Respected students of B.Ed, today I would like to say something about Swami Vivekananda. You have a portion to study about Swami Vivekananda in educational philosophy, the visions of Swami Vivekananda. His old name was Narendra Nath Dutt. He was born in Kolkata on January 12th, 1863. And he was the mystic disciple of Ramakrishna. He is known for his Advaita Vedanta yoga. Then he got a worldwide attention by his historic preaching there at Chicago. 1893, the Parliament of World Religion, he represented India. He started his speech by saying, Brothers and sisters. It was a wonderful addressing to the Westerners. That was the first time they were hearing. Okay, like that is speech. Then he had traveled to many countries, saying about Hinduism, and he was always behind the universal brotherhood. So now we will go to the educational philosophy of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda, educational philosophy emphasizes on holistic development. What is holistic development? Holistic development, Indian thought, we have body, soul, and spirit. Body, mind, soul, and spirit. Okay. Holistic development of all this. And Gandhi also said the same time. So, development of self realization. Self actualization is Abraham Maslow. Self realization. And self realization, this philosophy is enumerated by so many philosophers. Self realization. Then character building, and advocating education as a means to awaken the inherent potential within our individual. You have to think the education we can give knowledge, but the knowledge which you are having as the primordial stuff, we are trying to help to bring up that knowledge. You have innate knowledge. So don't forget that you have innate knowledge. Then one of the very famous quotation of Swami Vivekananda about education. Education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man. Say that. What I said, primordial stuff. Already you have perfection in you. So, education is the manifestation of that perfection already in you. We are not inculcating something to you, but you have a perfection. You have the credential thing in you. So, we are just polishing that. Our teacher is polishing that only. Even a teacher of LKG is doing the same only. So, divine manifestation. That means he is considering a human being as a divine being. That is my interpretation. That is Advaita Vedanta. When you are going to Sabarimala, Tattvamasi, Egamevam, Advitiyam, one without a second. So, that is the basic concept. Now, what is self-realization? Vivekananda believed the education should help individual to discover the inner strength and purpose. This highlights his view that knowledge is inherent and education serves to reveal it. Education is helping to reveal the inherent knowledge. So, first point you have to take self-realization. Second one, character building. The emphasis is important of installing strong moral values and virtues such as truth, honesty, self-discipline. Anything you can inculcate, anything you can bring up, because character building, a holistic man's character or human being's character will be touching different fields. So it is holistic development. Third one, inclusivity. Vivekananda advocated education as the right of all, regardless of gender, caste, economic status. Now, everybody should get education. This was a vision given by Hindu uh, concept of giving education. That means before Chaturvarna. Because everybody should be educated. Then integration of knowledge. He promoted synthesis of Eastern and Western educational ideal. The same thing is said by Dr. S. Radhakrishnan also. I am a synchronization of East and West, he said like that. If you are reading, if you are coming across the complete works of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, there is a quotation by him that is, myself is a synchronization. There is a wedding by him, myself is a synchronization of East and West. There is a integration of knowledge because West is having so many good things, East is having so many spiritual things. Next one is practical and vocational education. Every education should have a practical end and vocational because life is for to live. To live, you should earn something. So our education should teach someone to earn something. Then physical and mental development. You will be near to heaven through football than through the study of Gita. It's a wonderful word. Advaita Vedanta, you might have read. Advaita Vedanta, you might have read. So, you think that is vision. You will be near to heaven through football than through the study of Gita. So, what you are doing, concentrate in that and go on with that. That is his vision. Now, what is his impact in modern education? Educational philosophy continues to influence contemporary educational practices, particularly in India. His idea have been integrated into various educational policies, emphasizing the need of value-based education, skill development. Skill development nowadays we are taking in a different portion: soft skills, skill of communication skill, interpersonal relation skill, then problem-solving skill, so understanding the nature. So all these are different skills. So he's saying that his vision for a holistic education that nurture the mind, body, spirit, all these are relevant. Education is not for building your body, building not alone your mind. All these should come together in education. So his educational philosophy, when you are studying his education, you should recognize what I said, 6 points, I think I said. So you just go through that 6 points and grasp it. The Indian philosophy, I think you have to study Vivekananda, Tagore, Radhakrishnan, and Gandhi. So I am very sure that 2 questions you will get out of it. The views of philosophy, educational philosophy, just take from these 4 fellows, you will get it. So, educational philosophy, I would like to say something. All knowledge is in human mind, he is saying. All knowledge is in human mind. Education is the manifestation of perfection already in a man. Knowledge is inherent in man. If you are able to analyze what he said, before entering deep into Vivekananda, I would like to say, if you are studying thoroughly, a good definition about anything, maybe about intelligence, maybe about personality, or philosophy. If you're thorough with a particular definition, you can take the characteristics of philosophy or the definition of Wessler about intelligence, a global capacity of an individual to deal effectively, act purposefully, and think rationally. So these all are the characteristics. If you are studying properly a definition, you can study, you can take the characteristics also. The knowledge is inherent in a man. No knowledge come from outside. Within you, there is knowledge. Nobody can give you knowledge. It is inside. It is inside. We are helping to bring it up. That's all. Like fire in a piece of flint. Knowledge exists in mind, man discovered it. Man discovered it. And I would like to say, in every person, there is knowledge. There is knowledge. Some are not aware about their capacity. When you are aware about it, it will come up. Okay. Then he laid stress on the character development education. I explained the 6 point earlier. Now the elaboration of it is he laid stress on the character development. He advocated the education as a education which implies adults education and free and compulsory regardless of caste, creed, or color. Consider that greatest national sign is the neglect of the masses. I would like to say something about Macaulay's minutes. You may please note the educational policies. All the educational policy before independence and after independence. And you have to study new education policy of 2020 also. Some questions will be coming from it. Okay. Now, Macaulay's minutes, that is down filtration theory. Down filtration theory. Not mass education, he said class education. Gave education to a class, but Vivekananda was advocating not mass education. He was not saying about class education, he was saying mass education. He considered the education of women as the chief instrument of national regeneration. Education of women. He had given ample. He said that we should give proper education to the women. And when you are coming across any national policy, you just write down in your mind. One of the point will be women education or women empowerment. Now, next one, he stressed on teaching Western learning. Stressed on teaching Western learning. Western learning, that means Western is, we should not neglect blindly and say that Western education is rubbish. No, there are so many good things. Without Saran Kierkegaard, how could you travel? Without Aristotle, Plato, Socrates, how we can go? Yeah, we know that Ramanuja, Valmiki, Kalidasa, everything had said about philosophy. But the Greek, Athens, was a cradle. Athens was a place from where the philosophy was having dynamism. Okay, to him, the aim of education, development of spirituality in social setting, that is, development in the spirit of fellow being. So that in the beginning I said that he was in favor of universal brotherhood. Development of character which implies doing good to others, courage, fearlessness, Uddishtada Jagrada, you should remember that, and strength, and above all, strong willpower for noble causes. There may be some obstacles in your journey, don't be afraid of that. Your willpower should be very strong. If you are running before the dog will get a strength to bite you. Be there. Observe his eyes and be there. We should have the courage to face a problem. Then developing the attitude of considering work as a worship. Work is worship, not anything else. So that he said that you can go to Brahma through football than Gita. Work is worship. Then developing a spirit of renunciation, giving up pride and ego and acquiring spirit of self-sacrifice. So all of us are having some kind of thinking that we are something. Yes, I know you are something. I'm accepting that. But that consciousness of something should not negate the somethingness in others. We are not superior to anyone. All are equal. Then, what is the role of a teacher according to Vivekananda? The first condition is that he should be sinless. I'm very sorry. We cannot take any teacher nowadays, sinless teachers. That means I will explain that. If you are saying about sin, even though you are small, you are a man who is smoking as a teacher, you may be smoking. You should advise your students not to smoke. You may be thinking that how why you are saying like this. Yes, you should say that you should not smoke. At the very same time, if you are teaching without smoking, or if a man who is not at all touching the smoking substance, that is a perfect teaching. The first one you should teach not to smoke because you know the consequence of it. And if you are able to teach without smoking or without touching the tobacco, then it is a perfect teaching. Okay, next one. The second condition is that you should know the spirit of scriptures. That means he should take deep penetration in the sacred scriptures like Gita, Ramayana, so even Bible, Quran, or something. What is good we can take from any religion. You can teach what is good. Then the third condition is the spiritual force of the teacher based on love for the students. This is an important thing. Giving something. If you are giving some food to somebody, if it is with love, that is good. Without love, if you are giving something, that won't digest in the mind. So, a student, if a teacher is giving some knowledge with love, that is good. That is better. So, I would like to say, be friendly with students. Then, the fourth condition is that the teacher should think that he is only helping the child to grow because inner power is there. The teacher is helping the child to grow only. Then um, he is the external teacher and he offers the suggestions which arouse the internal teacher. Internal teacher is who? Who is the internal teacher? In us, there is an internal teacher. So, in us, there is a potentiality. You are in potentia to receive something. The mind of the child, teacher should understand properly. The mind of the child. So, now I would like to say what curriculum we should take. Vivekananda was not in favor of prevalent system of education in a country as education in India was influenced by British system of education. So he was not saying that you should back up the British education. You should understand what is that. But you should not blindly absorb it. Curriculum should emphasize the knowledge and the wisdom of the East and West. Both should we should respect both East and West. Curriculum should emphasize the knowledge and wisdom. What is the difference between knowledge and wisdom? Knowledge and wisdom. That is knowledgeable. Knowledgeable. If I am asking something, yeah. If I am taking an apple, I should say it's an apple. That is your knowledge. If I am going deep, in apple there is some seeds. The content of apple is good for the health. If you are able to divide the content into different categories, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, that leads you to wisdom. What is a hen? What is a cow? Yeah, this is a cow. A cow gives something like this. If you are able to say that the cow is from which category, hmm? So yeah, then you're coming to the wisdom. Okay, Swami ji also attached great importance to physical development of the individual, for which he wanted to include physical education as an integral part of curriculum. Nowadays, unfortunately, our teachers are exploiting the period of uh, drill or physical education and you're teaching something. Don't, or should not. Throw the students. Once there was a slogan in India or somewhere, I don't know. It was throw your child to a tennis court. Like that, I'm also saying, throw your child to the football court, basketball court. Hmm? Or skating, you may teach skating, cycling, and everything. So he had given sufficient emphasis for physical education. The discipline, according to Swami Vivekananda, discipline is an important aspect of a person's character, and each of us teach ourselves. Now, can you say that? Can you say he belongs to which school of philosophy? So, if you are getting an occasion to come and listen my YouTube, you just come and take some classes. He belongs to which schools of philosophy? Idealism. Because wherever the discipline comes, there is a school is idealist. Idealist, because they are giving too much importance to school, too much importance to formal education, then teachers and discipline. So the external teacher offers suggestions and internal teacher starts working on it. Who is the external teacher? Myself is an external teacher. Those who are listening to me is an internal teacher. You are receiving something from me and you are nurturing it. You are polishing to the perfect level. Now, I would like to sum up because for writing about Vivekananda, just think what is the role of teacher, what is his basic principle, what is the aim of education, what is his concept of physical education. Yeah, I will say you will understand Gita better by your reading. Your muscles, a little that means he was giving, you should read Gita, but you should give proper importance for your physicals. Gita is helping your mind. At the very same time, you may please go through, give importance to your body also. Okay. Then you will understand the Upanishad better than the glory of the Atman when your body stands firm on your feet and you feel yourself as a man. So, in a strong body, a strong mind exists. So, giving sufficient importance to the body. Give sufficient importance. For that, what do you need actually? You should take healthy food. Then, medium of instruction. Gandhi, Rabindranath Tagore, Vivekananda also emphasized education as a mother tongue. Education should be given in mother tongue. Not in Hindi, not in Tamil, not in Malayalam. Yes, in vernacular language, mother tongue. Besides mother tongue, there should be a common language is necessary to keep the country united. That can be Hindi, that can be English. English is a universal language. So study Tamil also, no problem. Study in Malayalam, no problem. You study different languages. Mm. So when you go into Tamil Nadu, if you are able to speak a little bit of Tamil, you can simply survive there. Okay, then it is like a storehouse of ancient heritage. Ancient heritage. To develop our society, it is necessary that men and women should know this language, beside the knowledge of the mother tongue. Other languages also we should. If you're going to Punjab, it is not Hindi they are speaking. It is related to Hindi, but not Punjabi they are speaking. So Try to, especially when you're living in India, try to study a little bit Hindi minimum. Then you can survive. Then I would like to say the moral and religious education. Religious education is a vital part of the curriculum, sound curriculum, religious education, because without God, without the presence of Atma, without presence of soul, so we're giving importance to the religious education. Upanishad and Vedas are the most important curriculum for religious education. For him, religion is self-realization and divinization. It is not only individual's development but also for the transformation of total man. That is a different concept. I would like to teach something. There is a universal consciousness. That is Shabda. It's a philosopher. He's a philosopher plus a theologist. There is a universal consciousness. And APJ also said that when a universal transformation is happening through education, the whole society is going to change. And he was giving importance to that. Individual development, but also the transformation of the total man, total society. The true religion cannot be limited to a particular place or time. If it is bound to a particular place, bound to a particular time, it is limited. So that the God about the explanation of God, we used to say omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. If it is being limited, it is not God. It is not at all God. Then he pleaded for unity of world religion. Because everything, if you are going to the Upanishad, Isha Vatsimidam Sarvam Etkinde Jagatyan Jagat, Tena Tektena Punjidam Agarda Kasa Siddharam. Om Shanti. Ishavasya Upanishad starting is like that. And all the religion is preaching the same. Christianity is having different view, and Islam is having different view. But you have to understand, all the religion are giving importance to the life of human being. In that sense, the essence is same. Okay, there are different views about what I said. Okay, you keep it with you, your view with you. Vivekananda's viewpoint, ethics and religion are one and the same. God is always on the side of goodness. Then there is a question. Can an atheist, you have to think that India is a country where there is charvakas. Can an atheist be a person who is practicing ethics? Yes. An atheist can practice well and good ethics. Okay. The fight for goodness is the service to God. Yeah, fight for goodness. And the moral and religion education develop the self-confidence among young men and women. Self-confidence and self-analysis, self-reliance, all these are coming in psychology. The education should be given to the mass, to the all people. No amount of politics would be of any avail until the mass of the India are well educated. Not the class, mass of the India. What is the problem with India is we are lacking proper education. Proper education. So give education to all. Then man-making education, he not only stressed on physical, mental, moral, spiritual and vocational development of the child. Man-making means all these components should come. Not only intellect, body, mind, spirit, physical, moral, spiritual, everything should come. Everything. The essential character of his education philosophy, idealism, naturalism, pragmatism. All these are schools of philosophy. It's very simple to study schools of philosophy. If you're making 5 columns, you can write down what is the main aim, the teaching, all this. In one paper, you can take the schools of philosophy. Then idealist, you can call him as an idealist, you can call him as a naturalist, you can call him a pragmatist also. So, safety of life, solving the problem of food, solving the problem of cloth, poverty, anarchy, all these are the aim of education. Then self-education. If we take one example, the childhood stage, the child will face a lot of problem or commit mistakes in the process of character formation. But everything he studies by doing, learning by doing, pragmatism. The child will learn much by his mistakes. Errors are the stepping stones of our progress in character. Don't be afraid of errors which when you're committing. Uh, he have given importance to women education. Then, because women education, he was here, he was well motivated by his mother. So he not only because of that, his concept, his vision was in favor of women education. Then education of the poor. So Swami Vivekananda's education policy, the upliftment of mass is possible only through education. His view on education brings light on the constructive, practical, and comprehensive character. Through education, he tries to materialize the moral, spiritual welfare and upliftment of humanity in irrespective of caste, creed, nationality, and time. So I would like to sum up. Say something about Vivekananda. Kolkata, born in Kolkata, date of birth, his former name, Narendra, not the death. Then he was a disciple of. Then that's much is enough. And his famous speech at Chicago, mention it. Then his basic principles, starting from self-realization, then coming up body and mind development, then his main way of teaching, curriculum, then the role of teacher, then role of physical development, role of mass education, then importance of women education. So those who wanted to study something about philosophy, educational philosophy and educational psychology, just click and subscribe my YouTube. I will help you to get 75% of your mark. Other 25 is your finding. Find out and write it well. My name is Johnson Karur. My number is 944 730 9807. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.